I think usually when we hear bias, we always assume it's a man who is being biased to a woman. But I also think that women can be biased to women. Bias means a preconceived notion, and it could be favorable or unfavorable.
Bias is just the tendency to prefer one gender over another. In this case, as a woman, to prefer the male gender over the female, just based off of the perception that they have better qualities at delivering excellence.
So gender bias is obviously sort of looking at my gender and having that same close-minded belief towards me as a woman.
My experience would be older women trying to put me in a box because of what they might have experienced when they were younger. Maybe, saying I can't do something or I shouldn't do something because they were not allowed to do those things when they were, at my level or at my age. So sometimes bias can also come from women, and I think it's something that we should just be wary about.
You have a case where a hiring manager would tell you, look, I'm not being biased, but I would just prefer a female candidate. And so they make you try to be deliberate around, trying to fill certain roles, because the excuse would be that, oh, I don't want a woman who will come in to tell me, oh, I'm getting married in 1 month, or they have a child and then you have to take the child to the hospital, so things like that.
If you need to travel, they'll bring up your traveling time, but because you're married, you had kids, and they won't let you travel. They'll rather give it to a man who they feel have the time and he can go whenever and wherever he pleases.
Just work and just proving yourself on the job. There is nothing that you can do generally aside putting in the work.
So sometimes is about finding opportunities and then preparing yourself for certain roles. So I can't speak to particular things to say, oh, okay, this is what I have done differently, but I have tried in my own way as a professional to do, to take seriously every task that is given to me. And then I've been lucky to also have, bosses who I feel that they're deliberate about giving me rooms for opportunity and for growth.
I'll say that curiosity has been a great asset to me. I've always been curious to learn different things, whether that's directly within my purview or not. And I think after a while, when you learn like that, you begin to show capacity for much bigger responsibilities. I think in any forum that I find myself in, I find that women are usually on the quiet side, so I always encourage them to speak up and let their voices be heard. For women, I've encouraged by just leading by example, and showing what it is that it should be as a woman, a professional.
Absolutely, I would say that, because when I resumed Tangerine, in the C-suite, there were only 2 ladies, myself and the head of human resources, and I tell you, it wasn't easy at all. I felt anxious all the time where we were in meetings and I was just men, in those meetings, just hearing male voices. It was so male-centric, But today, there's been an absolute turnaround. Like, I feel that Tangerine is becoming a female-led company. When you look at the C-suite today, you can see so many women. I feel like the women have actually taken over the number of men in that space today. So we absolutely are thriving.
So within this quarter, The company has been, very deliberate in bringing in senior executive. Female senior executives, and that has helped in trying to create a blend, in trying to bring in diversity across the brand.
Be more intentional.
Keep stepping on the stage, keep taking space.
Make a conscious effort to ensure that you are not the one causing the bias.
Being yourself completely and putting in the work.
So it is very, very important that you are prepared. So when opportunities now meet preparation is a bang.
You shouldn't be intimidated. You should know your self-worth, first of all, and whatever you set to achieve, you can actually do it.
Break the bias.
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 So break the bias, women. Let's go break the bias.